July 29, 2017, Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, also known as Bobi Wine, is declared winner of the hotly contested by-election in Kyadondo East. At the time, he beat 4 challengers including previous office holder Apollo Kantinti of FDC and NRM's William Sitenda Sebalu. Until then, Bobi Wine's musical career was centered on what he terms as edutainment, where he sings about problems affecting society. Some of these songs directly arose from immediate occurrences, including KCCA's Executive Director Jennifer Musisi's tough stance in running the metropolis, election violence, and recently, governance. Months later, Bobi Wine's influence is evident in 3 by-election victories. These are Jinja East, where he supported eventual winner, the FDC candidate Paul Mwiru, then in Bujiri, where he literally dragged Asuman Basalirwa over the victory line, and recently in Arua, where independent candidate Kassiano Wadri is waiting to formally take office. However, the events in Arua have since become the source of his troubles. But where does he derive his influence?
The name Bobi Wine is known in the whole country. Everybody knows him. But most importantly is that he's using a message that resonates with the ordinary person.
Dr. Wakida says Bobi Wine's musical background set a foundation for him.
Now, he has managed to get the population behind him. And I can tell you that for every elections, by-elections, if Bobi Wine is still walking, then NRM should forget about it.
When our election became so violent, so he's had a couple of songs speaking about how we should have an election. When Jennifer had just come on the scene trying to remodel this country, he gave us a song. So there's a very specific pattern that he has followed throughout his music.
Yusuf Serunkuma, a PhD fellow at Makerere University and a columnist with the Observer newspaper, says Bobi Wine has churned out messages that appeal to the youth, who constitute the biggest portion of the population.
So what he has done so successfully is identify with the right cause, identify with the right person as an activist, and carry on this message.
The analysts say having him jailed is a double-edged sword for the government.
But you have to deal with it because you don't know what potentially could come out of it. So, but in the process, you create a star. So this is what Museveni has done.
The reason why you see the public is responding this much, both the international and the local population is responding like this, is because they have realized that the government is being unfair.
For a gentleman who has for long referred to himself as the ghetto president, Robert Kyagulanyi, commonly known as Bobi Wine, has come up as a new wave of force in the political arena. But analysts say this should not be looked at as a threat to the opposition, but an opportunity.
So what he has brought to the political space in this country is the power to mobilize a constituency. He speaks the right language.
Bobi Wine can be a very good mobilizer and mobilize for a cause, not necessarily for himself.
Robert Kyagulanyi was today freed by the court-martial, but rearrested and charged in Gulu Chief Magistrate's Court with treason, along with 32 others. Time will tell if he can rise from his troubles to become an even bigger influence in Uganda's politics. Walter Mwesije, NTV. We are fighting for freedom.